evening. Welcome to Highlanders Basketball. I am Kevin Scott. Joined alongside me is my partner in crime, Jeff Argenziano. How you doing tonight, Jeff?
How you doing, Kevin?
I'm doing very well. It's a season opener for the Highlanders tonight. Highlanders are coming in hosting the Lynn Classical. What do you got to say about the game, Jeff?
Kevin, this is the second year in the Northeast Conference that the teams have all come together. Basketball is staying in the same format that they did last year. Everybody plays everybody once. So there's 15 teams, you play everybody once. This year, it's the reverse of last year, basically exactly the same. Last year you started off at Lynn Classical. This year you're here, so the schedule will follow the same. Next year they're going to break it up into divisions the way the other teams are. So this was a trial for 2 years that he did for basketball, and you only play the teams once. So this is only the second time Somerville has played Lynn Classical. They played them in football, so these players who play on the football team, the majority of the team recognizes and played against a lot of these guys on the football team. But for Somerville, this is going to be a big effort for the coaching staff to bring this team together, because all the players on here, except for Sam, that you're going to see, who started last year as your starting center, you lost so many points last year. You lost Lucas to graduation. You lost defensively Giovanni Pierre. You lost John Carlton, so he was giving you 8 to 10 points a game. And Tyler Whitney City transferred out to a prep school. So all those points, you lost almost 50 to 60 points between your starting five. And all your players are going to start this year for you have played some varsity minutes, but not major minutes because last year. So that's where Coach Antelli's a little nervous to start the year. So you're going to see a lot of active plays, a lot of active motion to get players involved early. Then they'll get used to that role of a varsity player.
How many seniors does Lynn Classical have on their team? They got four.
Yeah, their best players, Darryl Rucker and Jalen Johnson. Those two, you're going to see high-scoring action from them. Solis graduated last year. He had over 25 points and 5 threes in the game at Lynn Classical, so that's the difference this year. They don't have their star three-point shooter, but they have athleticism. They have guys who can run the floor. They got a little height, so that's going to be hard for Sam to contend with. But the main key is the defensive pressure that Somerville's guards are going to have to deal with. That's the main key that they got to look at. We're going to give you the starting fives right now, and you'll get to hear the players' names, everybody who's new on this roster.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Somerville's Eugene Broome Fieldhouse. Tonight, your Somerville Highlanders will face Northeastern Conference opponent, the Rams of Lynn Classical. Somerville leads the way in ensuring sporting events are safe and enthusiastic. Give honor and respect to student athletes, coaches, officials, families, and fans by appreciating outstanding plays by all teams and athletes, supporting decisions by coaches and officials, showing you our role model on the court and in the stands, displaying appropriate behavior in the stands at all times, using only positive language and gestures, removing your hat and remain standing for the entire national anthem, and entering and exiting the area safely. About doing your part to assure Somerville athletic events are safe and positive will result in being told to leave and being banned from local sporting events. Somerville High School is a smoke and vape-free facility. Use of these products on school grounds will result in objections from the contest. In case of emergency, members of the game staff team will be directing you to the best possible exit. Section 1 will exit out the emergency exit located next to the bleachers. Sections 2 and 3 will exit out the side door in which you entered and proceed down the back stairway and exit the building on the ground level into the Bedford Street lot. Handicapped guests and teams must exit out the atrium doors into the parking lot area. Please look on the wall behind you to identify which section you're seated in. Thank you. And now the starting lineup for the Rams. Number 0, Jalen Johnson. Number 1, Darryl Rucker. Number 3, Javon Carter. Number 4, Jeff Barbosa. And number 11, Keith Ridley. And now the starting lineup for your Somerville Highlanders. At guard, number 4, Jakari Ross. At guard, guard, number 5, Jimmy McEwen. At guard, number 13, Marcos Montiel. At 4, number 21, Johnny Hale. And at 4, number 35, Sam Picciotto.
All right. I don't know what happened there, Jeff, but we finally got the national anthem. And the starting lineups for the Somerville Highlanders are Jakari Ross, Jimmy McEwen, Marcos Montiel, Jelani Hale, and Sam Picciotto. Lynn Classical Rams, Jalen Johnson, Darryl Rucker, Javon Carter, Jeff Barbosa, and Keith Ridley. Your zebras for tonight are Billy Adams.
Who's the shooter here? Now, if the ball comes over here, if I pass the ball, who's the shooter?
I'm the shooter. That right there was Billy Adams speaking to both Jeff and I. And the other referee, bald head, Julian Dorville.
Adams is your referee and Julian is your umpire.
Go, Jimmy!
Billy Adams is going through the ritual, and we're going to get this jump ball. And some backcourt.
That's backcourt.
I was going to say.
Well,
I was going to say, like, where's he going?
he caught the ball in the air. Did he ever establish position? He landed. He passed it before he landed.
He jumped.
I know.
Anyways. The crowd's getting amped over Jakari's handle. Oh, really quick.
Off his foot out of
Dribbles it
bounds.
off his foot. Turnover.
Yep.
So all that handle.
A little too fancy, a little early.
Nothing. But it's still early in the game, still early in the season.
But you will find speed with the Lynn Classical experienced guards. Just like that. Foul on Sam. Fouls on Sam, his first, team's first.
Somerville foul number 21, Jelani Hale.
Jeff Barbosa going to the line to shoot two. Knocks the first one down.
All right, Barbosa's at the line.
He knocked the first one down, Jeff.
Thank
and
you.
Barbosa knocks the second one down. Lynn Classical coming on full court press.
Last year, Barbosa had 4 points against Somerville.
Oh, come on.
Again, number 13 on your screen, that's Marcos. Marcos is a freshman from the East Somerville Community School. Big action, Marcos replacing the gone seniors Giovanni Pierre, 2 seats to my right. He's going to guard their best player too, Kevin.
Highlanders with 2 quick turnovers to start this game, Jeff. What a big rebound. Nice rebound by Jelani.
Jelani had 8 rebounds in the loss at Woburn last year in the tournament game. Travel.
We have foul. We have foul on number 3 for Lynn Classical, Javon Carter.
Coaching staff has remained intact for a number of years now. Somerville since probably 2011. JV coach Ian Comack, Ricardo Bonomes, an assistant, Desmond, lead assistant, along with Matty O'Donnell, the freshman coach.
Nice move there by Sam.
First 2 points of the year for Sam and the team. Great inbound play, gets open, a little too quick for Jimmy.
Oh, big block by Sam. Jakari, little hesitation, doesn't have anything. I don't know if that was a pass, if he meant to do that or what, Jeff.
No.
Oh, he got pushed. No
No
call.
foul. Turnover on Marcos is going to try to dunk it.
Oh.
Timed his dribble on that, Kevin. Johnson with 2 points.
Too many turnovers, Jeff. The ball's gonna be an air ball.
Rebound to 3.
Another ball short. Rebounded by Marcos. Marcos looking to push it now, Jeff. Gets bumped. Not gonna get anything, but he's gonna go to the line to shoot 2.
So Jalen Johnson hit that 2. It's a 4-2 lead. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Mid foul number 3, Javon Carter.
Javon Carter's foul. Team's first. Actually, team's second. Here comes Marcos' first 2 points. One of his goals, Kevin, reach 1,000 points, be up on that banner. Lucas has completed the banner, so we're going to need a second banner coming up. As Lucas scored 1,087 last year, finished his career in 2018 season. So now there are 3 boys up there, along with all the players from the girls program.
So are they gonna do a new banner, or are they just gonna get one?
I'd get a larger one.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
what I would do.
when the gym gets redone, I'm sure they'll redo all the banners too.
Are you sure about that, Jeff?
That's what I would do.
Sure? Yeah, but you're not the.
See, I would wipe out all of these and have those as like a banner, like a historical banner, and have all NEC banners. That's what I would do.
Okay. But you're not the AD, so.
Number 11, Ridley. Kevin Ridley is your quarterback for Lynn Classical, who Somerville upset last year at home when Lynn Classical was way ahead in the season.
21, Jelani Hale.
And now this year, here comes Jake. In for Jelani. Jake's first action this season, of course. 6-man.
Kicks it out from way downtown. Short. Sam with a big rebound. Jimmy's looking to push it, doesn't have anything. Kicks it back to Marcos. Marcos over to Jimmy on the wing.
First foul is definitely on Sam. They're saying there are 2 fouls on Jelani.
Is that right?
Yeah. Johnson with the board.
Where's the defense?
Awful. Well, I mean,
Johnson for 2.
Jalen Johnson's one of the better players we have in this league.
Yeah, but still got to play defense on him.
Jimmy's having trouble.
Yeah. Jakari gets hacked, no call. Right in front of the zebra, doesn't see it. Oh, another foul, no call. Lynn Classical
Got on the break.
Little Euro step with the left hand, can't finish. Jakari kicks it out. Marcos looking to push it. Yeah. 3-on-2, Marcos and Jakari. Jakari needs to fill the lane. He just went out to the 3-point line.
I think Marcos is going to be coming out.
Oh, Sam with the steal. Marcos looking to
Turnover,
push it.
Johnson.
They got numbers. In and out, gets hacked. Foul's going to be on the floor, Jeff. The foul is on the floor.
It's definitely on the floor. This isn't the NBA, guys.
They're definitely not going to count that.
Muhammad about to come in along with Montina, Lewis. Lewis is your starting quarterback for Somerville. Jimmy and Marcos are out.
Actually, why wouldn't that count? He didn't take an extra step. That should have been, actually should have been good. I thought
The foul was on his elevation.
Yeah. It just looked so awkward. That's probably why the referee didn't call it. Or count it, I should say.
Could have been a travel easily.
No, but that's what I was waiting for was the call, but. Throws it away.
Other new players on the roster. Maillard is back. You have Owen Thompson, Josh Santos, and Alexi Downey. New to the varsity team from last year.
Gotta get back in front of him.
Another rebound for Sam.
Yeah. The Highlanders need a good possession here, Jeff.
Yep.
They haven't run the offense once since this game has started.
No. And they're only down by 3.
And they have at least, 3 or 4 turnovers.
Yep. Here's Salem, wide open.
There you go. Nice pass from Jakari to number 22, Muhammad Hussein.
And against a high-energy team like Lynn Classical, if you run some offenses through and be patient, they're gonna lose you defensively.
Big steal by Hussein. He picks up his dribble, gets trapped. Sam didn't even want it. Oh, nice steal.
Lewis.
Nice hustle there by number 11, Louis Montina.
To give the turnover to number 4, Barboza.
Keep going to the hole.
Same way.
Yep.
Screen for Jake Roll.
Jakari with a nice crossover. He's gonna finish. No. Yo.
Number 1.
Yo, number 1, Daryl Rucker blocked that with 2 hands.
Yeah,
He should have just caught that.
Plays it like a soccer goalie. Number 4, Barboza's lying in front of the bench. He did something to his back. Stretching out. Lewis down the middle.
And 1. Oh.
This guy's getting into foul trouble.
Yeah, a lot of fouls already, Jeff. Highlanders only down by 1 point, even as sloppy as this game's been.
Jeff Hill.
It's still a 1-point game. Lewis going to the line to shoot 2.
Again, Lewis is starting quarterback, 4 straight wins to end the season. It was really all his heart and soul that brought the team back together. Huge Marcos cheering section next to us in the Mr. Murph seats as Somerville takes the lead by 1.
What do you think they would paint that seat at the beginning of every season?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Might bring some paint next game myself.
Nice D by Sam. Oh, but no one can pick up the loose ball. From way downtown, that's going to be off. Big board by Sam.
4 rebounds now for Sam.
Get it over.
Marcos, huh?
There you go,
over.
Marcos.
Tipped away. Same way.
That was actually good defense, Jeff.
Imagine back in our day, Kevin, if we told our coach we're going to wear just full length, spandex, Under Armour stuff on our, on our legs.
Kids are watching the NBA.
Yeah.
They're all doing it.
Didn't even exist. Screen roll.
Oh. That was a great play, though. Sam wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, well, Sam's not that tall. Lewis turnover.
1 point lead for the Highlanders.
Meyer Joseph still recovering. You'll see him next to Bonhomme there on the bench. Still recovering from his foot injury. He'll be back in a couple weeks.
Oh.
Travel on number 10, Jeff Hill,
Why
who
you
came
making
into the
that
game.
face?
Rolled the ball, could have been given him a delay of game. Rolled the ball over to the crowd.
Yo, we got to get that replay. Because, it was a blatant travel. Number 10, who's number 10? Jeff Hill has a nerve to try to say something and throw the ball into the crowd. Like, come on. When you have a blatant travel or foul, don't say anything to the referees. I hate it.
Johnson's shirt not tucked in for Somerville. Somerville players rolling down their shorts. Look at Marcos. He just keeps rolling his shorts out. Something like the girls do.
They're going back to the short shorts?
I know. Look how high he's pulling up his shorts.
Here we go, Jeff. No,
We're live.
no. I missed it. Did they replay it?
I didn't see it.
Let's throw the ball away. Why don't we?
Turnover.
So, opening game jitters. That's all.
In the game was Plouffe, who scores on the break, and really that's how Classical is going to hurt you, Kevin.
Yeah.
Plouffe had 6 last year.
Marco's trying to dribble through the crowd.
Foul will be on number 0, Jalen Johnson. That's what Coach Antelli's telling right now. Calm, relax, stay calm. Again, it's your first varsity game, Kevin. He's trying to do too much.
Yep.
Here comes McEwing back in.
Johnson.
He's coming in for Lewis. Montina leaves the game after 2 free throws. Somerville is 3 for 4 from the line. McEwing will hit that. Nope.
Wow.
Proof with the board.
Just fading away for no reason.
Well, I always say there are 4 other players on the court that can rebound. You don't have to follow your
Gotta
shot.
box out, guys.
Offensive board for Carter.
Carter for 2.
There we go. Move it, move it, move it, move it. Sam dumps it down.
Sam go in. Sam had a lane for
Yeah.
the first layup.
Jimmy to Jakari to Hussein.
But Muhammad can hit that.
Finds Sam down in the paint, gets hacked. He's gonna go to the line and shoot 2.
Now the line, the adventure is Sam at the line.
Is that right?
30% would be kind.
We'll see.
See if he proves me wrong.
With foul number 1, Darrell Rucker.
10-7 lead right now for Somerville.
Could be a lot worse, Jeff.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Speaking.
Sam, some games will tie that hair up into a, what do they call it, a bun?
A man bun.
Yeah, man bun. Some days he looks like this. But he always sports the goggles, but his left hand is heavily taped, Kevin, I'm noticing.
Breaks them both.
Number 3 with the board, Carter.
1 minute to go in the quarter. Highlanders down by 3 points.
Running the flex, here we go. For 3. Off McEwing, rebound to 1. Rucker.
Big block by Sam. Oh, gotta get back
Moves
and
from
rotate.
baseline, yeah. Attack them baseline, Kevin. That's been a staple for teams offensively.
Oh!
Turnover, Jakar.
Everybody's making this big.
All the way for 2
Everyone's
is
making
number
this
1.
big thing about his handle, but he's turning the ball over.
Exactly.
He has at least. I mean, we're gonna give him the pass. It's the first game of the season, but he has at least 5 turnovers alone. He's making all these great moves, but he's not doing anything with the ball.
Don't try to dribble through the pressure. They're trapping you in the backcourt. Muhammad.
The last 2 minutes of that quarter, Jeff, terrible. The Highlanders were only down by 1 point. Now they're down by 7.
Now the question I was going to have for Adams before the game, but we were talking about other things. Your referee. Somerville only has 1 shot clock. Actually, no, it's been fixed. For the girls' game the other night,
Okay.
they only had 1 shot clock. So the far end here, shot clock wasn't working. I always thought that if you didn't have you had to have a backup portable on the floor. So they played the game without a shot clock. So I was going to ask Adams here. When he comes back over, I'll ask him
Okay.
what the official rule is.
Where's your official rule book?
I don't know if that would be in there. I have to check.
I'm surprised you don't have one right now.
Oh, it's in there. So Coach Antonelli comes in with a 121-90 record with Somerville. That's a 74.3 winning percentage. 31 games over 500 is Mark Antonelli at 121-90. This is now his 11th season
Interesting.
with Somerville. So that means Ricardo Bonhomme, his 10th high school reunion is this year. Because Ricardo was a freshman, was a senior, Mark's first year. Possession, Somerville.
Coming back out for the Highlanders right now is number 13, Marcos Montiel. Number 5, Jimmy McEwen. Number 4, Jakari Ross. Number 22, Mohammed Hussein. And number 35, Sam.
Antonelli's asking for the hand checking right here by number 4. Another hand check. Barboza.
Highlanders trying to run the offense.
Marcos will run it effectively.
Marcos dumps it down to Sam. Nice pass. There you go. Foul's gonna be on the floor though.
That was close too. He was almost, I thought he was going up. But Sam thinks he's going to the line. I don't think so. Yeah, it's on the
With
floor.
foul number 3, Javon Carter.
Did you say? Oh, it's still eliminating.
So is it 1-on-1 or 2 shots?
I would say 1-on-1. Fouls on number 3.
Yep, it's
Carter,
gonna be a
they're saying
1-on-1.
that's his 3rd. Next time out, Kevin, we'll talk about the PA announcer responsibilities, who nobody wants to take any credit for the rule, or nobody wants to change the rule.
What's the rule?
They came up with all these things because people were overexpressing their calls and giving out inaccurate information. So there's some things that an announcer can do and there's some things he can't do. And it's a National Federation rule, but the National Federation says it's up to the states. I called the MIA and the MIA said we follow the National Federation rule.
Yeah,
So I mean, what are you supposed to do?
Big board by Sam. Go to the ball. Jakari has the ball now. He's trying to bring it up. Highlanders only down by 5. Jakari's got a lot of handle. Kicks it out from way downtown. Nothing.
Out of bounds. 5 rebounds for Sam.
But I mean, Jakari could prove that he could get into the lane.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably one of the quickest guards in the league right now. Oh, got a tip to Jakari. There you go.
Ross for 2.
7 minutes to go in the half. Highlanders down by 3.
And it's a much better lineup, Kevin.
Oh.
In the backcourt when you have Muhammad and Jakari in together.
Yep.
And that's one thing Coach Antelli is stressing this year. When you're in the paint, 2-step up, fake, draw the
Somerville
defense.
foul number
You're
23,
gonna get to the
Jason
line, or
Taylor.
you're gonna score.
Right.
You're gonna go jumping out of your way. So that's one thing he stressed. Coming back in the game is McEwen. A lot of subbing going on, so you better, if you're scoring at home, you better be ready with a pen, 2 different colored pens. Because Antonelli's going to be subbing a lot this year.
McEwen gets the second one.
Rebound, Jimmy.
Highlanders looking to push it. Down by 3.
The little bottle I left in the camera bag. That's where that came from.
From where?
Joe brought it out because I left it in the camera bag.
Ah.
I was getting a little worried. I thought somebody was trying to do me some harm. Marcos for 3.
Nope. But Jakari with the offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Reset the offense.
First rebound for Ross. They're running Salem.
Looking to run it.
If you're patient, you get a wide open layup.
Oh,
It's not part of the play, though. Coach Antelli's going to hate that. Barboza with the board. He goes all the way into.
Oh, nice move. Can't finish. Big rebound. Sam's got. Looking to push it. Actually,
No
Mohammed.
bucks now, Sam. Blocked by number 2, Plouffe.
Oh.
He's out of bounds. Comes back in for 3.
Ball's going. Almost, he looked like he was out of bounds from our angle, but.
Yeah, so off Ross, out of bounds. Inbound number 11, Ridley. All the way in for 2.
Oh! Sam blocked his shot. It's like, get that shot out of here. Marco's looking to push it.
Offensive
That's
foul.
not an offensive. Oh, he got a block. Ooh.
Foul will be on number 1.
I was sure that was going to be an offensive foul.
Terrell Rucker.
Let's see if we get a replay on that bad boy.
I would say he's
Lynn foul number 1.
He's moving his feet.
Yeah, defensive position. It's hard to see because number 4 was in the way. Barboza was in the way, but 2 free throws will be Marcos, who's 1 for 2 currently.
Oh, misses the first.
Marcos with the low tops too, Kevin.
I know how the kids do it.
And I got the 3/4 here that Barboza's wearing. Muhammad, I don't know if I could wear those with like wrestling shoes. Look at Muhammad right here. Look at what he's wearing.
Yeah.
Where do you get those? From the NBA Inside stuff from '94?
Right? Mix it both.
All the football players are talking back and forth with Barboza.
Good D by Jimmy.
Number 35 came into the game. That's
I didn't know that
Nunez.
was Marcos.
Nunez came into the game. For 3.
That's not going in. Good board. Highlanders need a good possession here, Jeff.
Pick and pop.
Oh.
Behind the back, Kevin.
Oh.
Rucker for 3. Rucker with the board.
Not
Going
getting
down the
anything.
middle.
I'm not getting anything good going to the hole. Got a box out.
Sam with another board. That's
Sam doing well. He's
7.
erasing all of the mistakes the Highlanders are making.
He is. And they have not scored in this quarter yet, Kevin, Lynn Classical. 4 minutes to go. Jasper Grassa, his second year. Replaced his father, turnover again, Shikari.
But he gets a steal. Marcos with a little hesitation. Goes up strong for 2.
Marcos.
There you go.
For 2.
Ties the game up, Kevin. Actually, no.
They're down, but they're down by 1. It's right to score. Oh, got
Offensive board attempted.
Move it.
It's out of control team. Is Rucker needs to
Yeah,
control
Coach
his
Antonelli is like, yo, move the ball. He had a momentum going. We just got a big basket by Marcos. Got a big defense. Ooh, almost a travel.
Yeah.
Sam picks up the loose ball for 2. Now the Highlanders are up.
For 2.
Up by 1.
I was gonna say, I can't-
Grassa wants a timeout.
I'm surprised the coach hasn't called a timeout.
First timeout for Grassa. Grassa has on his bench Nate Simpson, who played for Chris Harvey at Salem State and also played for Cambridge, Lance Dotton. Now here's the rule, announcer responsibilities. The announcer shall be prohibited from making an announcement while the clock is running and while the clock is stopped and the ball's alive. So when are you supposed to make an
You're
announcement?
supposed to make it enough.
Such as during free throws, a throw-in, etc. Doing so could potentially affect the communication of coaches, players, or be disconcerting.
So-
Now they're saying the announcer may announce the player who scored, player charged with a foul, player attempting the free throw, team granted the timeout, length of the timeout, player entering game, and the team rosters. They don't want you to say the number of points a player scored, the number of fouls on a player, number of team fouls, number of team timeouts or what was remaining, number remaining in the quarter of the game, type of foul violation, and an emphatic 2 or 3 point goal.
So an emphatic 2 or 3 point goal, but up here they say you can announce the player who
Yeah,
scored
so you
it,
can
but you
say-
can't do it emphatically.
Yeah, so you can say Marcos, but you can't say Marcos for 3. So I called the National Federation. I'm like, guys, there are places that don't have, scoreboards that have the ability to give you the number of fouls and people that don't keep track of it. So can you just examine this rule to give it the discretion of the athletic director? They said it's not our rule, it goes by the state. I call the MIA says it's a National Federation rule.
The blind leading the blind, Jeff.
Yeah.
Back to live action. Ooh, from way
deep.
downtown. Crowd is getting crazy.
Oh, this is your football team here. They're talking back to them after what Lynn Classical did to them on the football field this year. Lynn Classical scored like 40 points on them this year. So they're getting all their ribbing back.
Huh. They're not getting a ribbon back by turnovers like that.
Down the middle.
Step up. Jeez.
Offensive board, basket counts and a foul. Jalen gets his own rebound. First 2 points of the quarter. Turnover on Montina as he's going up at half court.
22, Mohammed Hussein.
Mohammed, see now they're putting the fouls up on the scoreboard.
There you go.
They don't do that every game though. That's the problem.
That's gonna be your goal this season, to make sure that they do
I
that.
have a lot of goals this season, but into the game, his first varsity action will be number 10, Owen Thompson. Owen Thompson's going to give you intense play in the low block. And he's also looked for a lot of reverse layups from Owen. There's your pride and tradition team making all the noise.
I know, where did they get those seats from?
Those are the portables. Another turnover. Foul. It should be on Lewis. Turnover.
So did they get an offensive rebound?
No, it was a turnover on the rebound. Made the free throw.
He made the free throw.
In the inbound. They turned no
Sorry, I
turnover
missed
on
that.
the inbound.
Turnover foul number
And Johnson
11,
went in and got
Martinez.
nailed. Should be on Sam. No, they call it on Lewis. Going to line for two is Rucker. Now, Coach Antelli very proud, Kevin. 13 of the players on the roster all played in the tradition program.
Nice.
So he's very proud of the homegrown lineup that you see them all there. That's your future. 10 years from now, we'll be dealing with them. Maybe more, though. No, 10 years from now, probably. Right? Say those guys are 6. Foul
Those
will be
kids are
on
6 years old?
35 Nunez. How old do you think those
I
guys
gotta get Kenzie over it. It's Kenzie's 6. She's doing karate right now. Loves
are?
it.
I don't know if you want that. You want that? Karate black belt?
She says she wants to do it.
All right, man.
But she did also say that she wants to play basketball, so
Twin foul number 35, Raynell Nunez.
we'll see.
Oh, she's got a chance to well, I don't know how she'd probably be about 6 feet.
Right, sure. There's a lane violation? Looks like it.
3 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the half.
The Highlanders need to pick it up.
Head coach Jasper Grass hasn't sat down once. 12-9 last year overall, lost to Lowell in the first round. They're in Division I North.
Good D. Good D.
Out of bounds turnover. Very team plays with negative emotions, Kevin. Lynn Classical, a lot of negativity on the court. Oh, perfect. That's the perfect way to break the press, Kevin. Pass it back to the
Pass
inbound.
it back, yep. Oh, there.
Foul will be on Nunez.
I was gonna say, I think you're not
The
gonna call that
second.
foul.
Going to the line will be Jakari Ross, looking for his
Twin foul
third
number
point.
35, Raynell Nunez.
The girls team losing at home on the 11th of December in their non-league game against Methuen. And for those of you in a time warp who think the last time they played Methuen was the .3 game in the 99-2000 year in the Division I North Final, you are badly mistaken. The girls played Methuen here at home in a tournament game in 2008 when the team known as the Goonies, which was Michelle Haggerty, Jill Liberatore, they were junior year. They lost to Methuen here and Agabula, who went on to be a star at BU They lost to Methuen at home in 2008. So for those of you who think you are correct, you are badly mistaken.
2-point lead for Lynn Classical. We got a steal.
Almost tipped away by Lewis. Steal by Marcos and a
And we're going to
foul.
get a timeout by Coach Antonelli. With 2:43 to go in the half. Great hustle by the Highlanders, Jeff.
Somerville.
Rule changes for this year, Kevin. There are points of emphasis, but the major rule changes are the ball. It shall have a deeply pebbled, granulated surface with horizontally shaped panels bonded tightly to the rubber carcass.
Okay.
So what they were saying was a lot of teams who have a worn-out ball that they like, the players are used to, so they're pulling out a TF1000.
Right.
It's as slippery as, the floor, and they're using it as a game ball because the
Can't do
home team
that.
can pick the game ball. So now part of the rule change, you must have a basically new to partly used ball, but it must have a nice granulated surface. Okay? Second rule change. A player shall not be the first to touch the ball after it has been in team control in the front court. If he or she or a teammate last touched the ball or was touched by the ball in the front court before it went into the back court. Exception, a player located in the back court may recover the ball deflected from the front court. The rationale of that, too, is ensure that a team is not unfairly disadvantaged on a deflected pass. So those are your rule changes for this year.
Okay. A little weird, but
I know. Well, it's all about backcourt violations. So if the ball gets tipped away, they're saying when you're establishing position.
nice move by Marcos. Little Euro step for two. Nice move. Tied the score up with 2:30 to go in the first half.
Marcos is on the way to be breaking the all-time record of Joel Martin at 12,080. He's only 12,075 away.
Holy.
Or 1,200.
Got a box out.
All-time leading scorer for both programs is Joel Martin with 1,280, not 12,000. So Marcos is now 1,275 away from the record. Second is Indira Ivora with 1,262. Then after that, you're at Stacy Delano, 1159. Ronnie Perry at 1154. Then you got Kelsey. Actually, no, Melissa's 1075. Actually, no. Lucas has more than Melissa. So Lucas will be the fourth or fifth all-time leading scorer.
Oh.
Travel.
Ball's off his body. Oh.
Lucas finished off an exceptional career last year. Senior, graduating in the year 2018. Finishes with 1087.
I was sure that ball's going to be off a Lynn Classical.
That's what I thought. For three. Eventually one is going to go in.
Box out.
Sam now with 8 rebounds.
A sloppy first half jump. 2 minutes to go in the half.
Actually, it's tied.
It's tied up. Yeah, tied up at 18. But it's still sloppy by both teams.
Tipped out of bounds as Thompson tries to make a dribble move towards the middle of the court. It's Somerville's ball. Somerville used the Baden ball, Kevin. I would get rid of the Biden ball, whatever you want to call it. To me, that's like a ball you'd buy at Kids World, Child World.
Passing up too many shots.
He can hit that.
But he didn't. But Sam with the big offensive rebound. He gets hacked. Brings it in strong for two. No.
Over the back.
Another rebound for Sam. He gets up. He gets his shot blocked.
Oh! Sam, they're calling a foul on number 0 at half court, Johnson. Sam didn't realize that he got his goggles knocked off.
So who do they call? They call
Should be
it
on 0.
On Lynn Classical?
Johnson, yeah. Coach Antelli all over Adams. Is it on him? No, they're calling it on Shikari. Here's the play right here.
Are you serious?
No, that's not the foul. That's Muhammad. That's Muhammad. Where's the foul?
They're gonna say it.
Yeah, but that's Muhammad that was knocked to the ground.
Wait, what is going on?
Foul's on 22. Yeah, so they say it's on Muhammad.
As you rewind.
Yeah. 22.
Show that replay one more time.
It's definitely on Muhammad. Muhammad was the one that got knocked out.
Okay, no, they got it right.
Yeah.
But
It's definitely on Muhammad. Muhammad's right there. Muhammad, undercut him.
Somerville foul number
He's really
22,
trying to get out of the way,
Muhammad
but I mean,
Hussein.
sorry,
right.
One-on-one situation.
No one boxed it
Good
out.
board in the paint.
How is that possible?
Ripped away by
Somehow
Thompson.
he still got it though. Jakari looking to push it now.
Right, Sam, run up.
Slows it up. Can't finish. Rebounded by Lynn Classical. And no one's back. Wide. Oh.
Should have been a travel, Kevin.
Johnson for 2.
As they take the lead by 2 with a minute to go.
Yeah.
Sloppy, ugly.
Terrible.
McEwen's coming back in and brings some consistency to the lineup. Travel.
Marco's been way downtown long.
Gotta fix that set shot, Kevin. Look at that pass. Talking is Johnson after the layup towards slapping the backboard is Marcos. Again, that was way after I tee him up for that. Turnover. Muhammad saying he got tipped.
Who tipped it?
Muhammad.
They're saying that he's saying that Zero tipped it?
That's what Muhammad is saying. 37.2 left to go in the half.
I don't get it. There was no one even in
Here
front
comes
of
Lewis.
Jakari.
Out is Andujar. In is 4. Barboza. Loads of substitutions, Kevin. Who else is out? Jakari's out. Thompson's out. Jeff Hill is back in. For 3.
Downtown. No. Big board by Sam again. Sam's cleaned up the board
Sam
in
is
this game.
just going crazy here, Kevin.
Just throw the ball away. What is going on with you kids today? Come on. Protect
12
the ball.
boards for Sam in the first half, Kevin.
He's going to be a beast, like we said at the end of the season last year.
Sam's got 2 more, one this year and next year, so it does 2 years.
Sam's going to help be the cornerstone of this Highlanders offense and defense.
McEwen
Jimmy
for
from
3.
way downtown. Short. It's like they don't have their.
Sam gets another one.
It's like they don't have their legs underneath them.
All the way in is Hill. Jeff Hill's first 2 points of the game at the buzzer.
I didn't realize that was the half.
We're going to have to
Neither did Somerville.
Classical 24. Somerville
Highlanders down by
18.
6 points at the end of the half. You're watching Highlanders basketball on Educational Channel 15. See you in a few.
Kevin going over the half-time scores for Somerville. 2 points for Muhammad. 2 points for Muhammad. Oh, wait.
I know, that's what I was saying. And we're back, Jeff.
Going over the Somerville scores, Kevin. 2 points for Montina, 2 points for Muhammad, 3 points for Jakari, 5 points for Marcos, and leading the way, Sam with 6. But Sam with
A plethora of rebounds.
13 rebounds.
A lot.
Foul trouble, nobody with, except Muhammad has 2 for Lynn Classical. 2 for Hill, 2 for Barboza, 2 for Plouffe, 4 for Rucker, and leading the way 13 points for Jalen Johnson, number 0, for a total of 24. At the line, they are 5 for 8 from the line, and Somerville is 6 for 12 from the line.
What is up? The golden banana walking in. What is going on?
Right there in front of us, we have Capasso, who's doing very well these days. back to live action is Capasso.
So to start this second half, Jeff, the Highlanders have to protect the ball. They're not. Jakari and Muhammad just throwing the ball all over the place.
You said you can cross over as many times as you want, but if you want to make no progress.
But go north to south.
Exactly.
Stop going east to west. You could prove to everybody that you could you have handle. They all see you in the streets with your handle. But right now, what we need you to do is go straight north to south. You're down by 6 points. Start the second half. Let's just get some great basketball right here. And here we go. Nice hesitation. Oh, big. Sam got a little tip.
A little deflection by Sam, but we won't call that a block, though. Give him the rebound, though.
Sam, get up, Sam.
It's on 14 boards for Sam.
Okay, here we go. Finds Jimmy. Oh, almost throws it away.
Actually, Jelani's got 2 fouls, too, because he came out, he didn't play the whole first half.
No. Block.
Out of bounds. Give the block to number 11, Ridley.
All these discrepancies are going to come back to haunt us, Jeff.
I would say so.
Highlanders down by 6. Jimmy looking to inbound the ball. Sam with a weak pick.
That's dangerous.
Why would he do that?
Johnson for 2.
But it's not so much the inbounders. I don't know who was that. Jimmy, that's
Jimmy, throw it deeper, though, much deeper than that.
But it's not even so much his fault. The play wasn't ran correctly to start with.
Curry gave up on
Sammy didn't really set any decent picks. He just went through the motions. You can't go through the motions.
Oh, Grasso can't believe that. Jasper Grassa, the head coach, very frustrated. His bench, all family. Tom Grassa's his top assistant, Nick, is there, who played at Bentley. Nate Simpson played for Chris Harvey. Get those shirts tucked in, too.
Knocks down the first.
26-19 is the score. The problem with the PA announcing rule, Kevin, is that most schools don't follow it, okay? Most schools don't follow it.
Right.
And then the schools that do follow it, you want to say, so you follow it, but you don't follow like any other rules. So, what do you decide to follow here?
Spread your wings, Shikari.
Shot clock was not running.
Right, so they moved it to 25 seconds.
Come on.
And no complaint by the Lynn Classical bench.
Oh, that's too open. Short, though.
No blocks up by Sam. Out of bounds, turnover on Carter.
Go, John.
Give Carter the offensive board, then the turnover.
The Lynn Classic is coming out with pressing again.
Antonelli out of the coach's box.
You can't telegraph the pass. That's him. Nice.
Oh, he can't believe it either. Ridley
But
thought he had another
That's
block.
how you're supposed to break the press. Jakari got the ball, made 2 dribbles, looked up the court, quick outlet, keep moving the ball.
Good luck, Marco.
Sam was trying to just wind up and make that layup. If he had just gone up quickly, I don't know if he was thinking about dunking it or what.
I think he was. Sam made his last 2. He has 6. So Ridley's got the foul. He thought he had a clean block.
Oh, knocks down his first one of the game, right?
No, he made 2 in a row. That's 3 in a row he's made.
Oh, there you go.
After my comments.
That's it, Sam.
Gotta get the shirts
Hey,
tucked
who does
in.
he
guys.
look like to you?
Who does Sam look like?
Yeah, with that hair and everything.
Rebound to number 3, Carter.
Two over here.
Ridley with
Sam
the
missed
board.
ground. Good D.
Foul on Sam. Going to the line will be Barboza. Fouls on Sam. That's his second. Again, last year, Kevin, almost to the date. 12-15-17. Somerville lost 59-53 at Lynn Classical. Lucas had 19. Tyler had 19. John and McEwing both had 4. Momo had 3. Gio had 2. And Meyer had 2. They were 11 for 17 from the line. Solis, who graduated, had 23 points, 5 threes. Johnson had 8. The other Solis had 5. And Johnson had 6. So basically, without the Solis brothers, you have your team, same team, almost a year to the date.
Lynn Classical's back up by 7 now.
Barboza making both.
Marcos carries the ball, gets through. Off with the layup, can't finish.
Jelani crashes but gets no board.
Gotta get a stop. Oh, big
McEwing!
by Jimmy. Let's get a good possession. Finds Marcos. Marcos goes baseline. Up for 2.
Montiel for 2.
9 points for Marcos.
I mean, the Highlanders are lucky. I mean, they're playing sloppily, but they're only down by 5 points.
A
It
team
could be a whole lot worse now.
a team of what's expected to accomplish Lynn Classical. I mean, this is very disappointing for Grassa as he looks at what his team is doing.
Move it. Jakari's looking to push it, doesn't have any numbers. Finds McEwen from way downtown. Oh,
Rebound to number 10, Hill.
Giovanni almost got that offensive rebound.
I mean, this team is expected to go deep into the Division I North tournament. Not with threes like that.
No, it's just been ugly shooting by both. Oh, nice move by Marcos. Can't finish. Ball
Out of
slipped out of
bounds off
bounds.
Marcos.
So,
Nothing there. Should be off Marcos.
no, the ball's off of Lynn Classical,
Here
definitely.
comes number 25, Tony. Leaving is number 4, Barboza. I keep Muhammad and Jakarian together, Kevin.
Right. They work well together. Especially for if Lynn Classical's going to be pressing you the whole time. Jakari to Jimmy, I think gives up the three-pointer. Little jump stop for 2.
First 2
Highlanders
points.
down by 3 with just under 5. They're going to quarter, Jeff.
First 2 points for McEwing.
Oh, backcourt. Jakari's going to try to go after it.
Again,
Backcourt,
as players, you want to say to all these little guys watching the game,
Yeah.
if you lose in the backcourt, if you're the offensive team, you want to get to that ball as quick as possible.
Right.
You let it roll all the way to the baseline. Somerville's got the ball on the baseline.
Underneath the baseline, right.
So turnover on 25.
Highlanders down by 3. Let's see if we get a good offensive play going towards the basket. Marcos with the ball. A little hesitation. Pulls up for 2.
Montiel for 2.
11 points for Marcos.
Look at this
For
ugly
3.
shot. Halfway down, Sam with the rebound. Jakari dribbling the ball.
Run out of room with Sam's rebounds.
Go by him. Finds Jimmy. Jimmy looks. Finds. There you go, Marcos. Marcos goes baseline. Tries to dump it down. I don't know who he was trying to pass it to. There was no one even
Should
open.
have just gone in.
Why would he
Reverse.
fall?
Why are you trying to reverse layup? Oh no.
That's an ugly shot. Jakari kicks it out to Marcos. Marcos looking to push it. Marcos and Sam had little Euro step again. Ball
Blocked.
stripped. Sam picks up the loose ball, puts it in for 2. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable, Jeff. The Highlanders up by 1 point. They needed that run. Definitely needed that run.
Yeah, definitely.
Timeout, Lynn.
Just careless play by Lynn Classical.
Yeah.
Too many turnovers. So in the history of the changes in basketball about the ball, in 1955, the rubber-covered ball was established and it could be used. In 57, the ball color must be tan or yellow. In 59, orange-colored ball may be used. 1960, the ball must be orange or natural tan. In 68, the ball channels were limited to 1/4 inch. In 85, it became 1 inch smaller and the 2 ounce lighter ball adopted for high school girls. That's a 28.5 ball.
Okay.
In 2003, the multi-panel basketballs were permitted. That's the 10-panel ball, which are smaller. You don't want to use that. And in 2015, effective in 1920, the ball colors shall be the PMS matching system of 152 red orange or 173 or brown 1535. That's just the number of colors. So you could use orange, red orange, or brown. So basically you look at this ball right here. This is orange.
Right.
This isn't brown.
No, this would be. No, it'd be
This would be
that'd
the red
orange.
The red orange.
Yep.
Yeah. The red orange, and that has to be at the 173 color
And
rating.
the NBA is orange, right?
Yeah. Some
not
of them are.
brown.
Yeah. No, it's not brown. It's not brown.
Good D. Oh!
Blocking foul on Jelani.
Marco's getting amped.
That'll be
But they called
free.
a foul.
There's a blocking foul on Jelani.
Who they
On the
call a-
collision. On Jelani. On the
Who
collision.
they call a foul on?
On Jelani. On the collision. Barbosa's
Foul
going to line.
number 21,
Should have been
Jelani
it.
Bale.
Definitely, I mean, Jelani definitely collided with him. Barbosa's going to the line. Ball's not even on Marcos. Foul's not
Yeah,
even
but
on
the foul
Marcos.
wasn't on Marcos.
Foul's on Jelani.
Wait, did they call it on him?
Yeah. Foul's on Jelani. 21.
What
It's
are
a
they
blocking
doing?
foul. Jelani hit the deck on the drive. He collided with him.
No, they're saying it's 21.
Yeah, it's Jelani.
Oh,
Sam with another
I
rebound.
thought you were saying they called the foul
No,
on
no,
Marcos.
no.
Oh.
So this is,
Okay.
that's what the gentleman next to you thinks.
Jimmy, there you go. Oh, big board by Jelani. Those are too hard off the glass. Gonna be a jump ball.
ball.
No, they're gonna call foul.
Foul on Jelani?
No, I think they're calling it on Sam. Hold on.
Is it on Sam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somerville foul number
How many fouls
35,
is that?
Sam Pixoto.
That's 3. So the rebound goes to number 2, Plouffe. Ball ripped away. Somerville still up by 1. Very low scoring.
Oh, Jakari. Oh,
Good recovery, though.
should have been a push-up.
Really wants the ball. Really traveled. Just no offensive flow here
No.
for these guys.
Oh, steal the ball. Jakari with the steal. Tight ropes the line. Gets his
Block.
foul.
Blocked by 1. Should be a ball. Should have been a foul, definitely. This is the only way they can win on
Right,
the break.
if they're gonna run us, right. Let number 11 shoot it all day. Keith Ridley, he has a shot. His shot is ugly as, I don't know. Oh, Jimmy almost had the steal. Yeah,
Double dribble.
how is that not a double dribble?
Offensive board on 20.
My God. Like the referees are right there. How do you not see that?
Awful. So it's on Sam, that's 4. 5.
Somerville foul number
McEwen.
5, Jimmy McEwen.
His
I mean,
first.
So we've gone at least the past 3 or 4 minutes without anybody scoring, Jeff.
Ridley going to the line. Yeah, it's been a while. No, well,
But
Yeah.
since the Highlanders took the lead,
I know.
and with like 4 minutes to go, and like I said, really shot is ugly. Because it, knocks it down, ties the score up with 2:12 to go in the quarter.
Players just got to stop motioning to the crowd. That's the bottom line. Imagine when you're a coach and man, I would have done to you if you talked to the crowd like that.
Marcos with the pull-up, can't finish. Gets his own rebound.
Stripped.
Didn't need to put it on the ground. He
No.
could have just went straight back up with it.
But it should be a foul on number 1, Rucker. And Marcos will be,
Foot foul number 1, Darrell Rucker.
yep, Rucker's second.
He's about to come out.
Here comes sub Johnson into the game, 1 Rucker leaving.
We're going to get a timeout by
They
Coach
say
here,
Rucker
so
has 4. I mean, that's not possible.
Timeout, Somerville.
Timeout Somerville. Second timeout. So now when you look at what's going on with this crew, Somerville is in Division 2. Teams in 2 is another course to college. That's one of the schools in Boston. Arlington, Belmont, Beverly, Billerica, Boston Community Leadership, Boston Latin, Brighton, Burlington, Charlestown, Danvers, East Boston, Gloucester, Lynn Pilot Middle School. That's the KIPP Academy. Malden Catholic, Marblehead, Masconomet, Melrose, North Andover, Reading, Salem, Somerville, Tewksbury, Wakefield, Winchester, and Woburn. Last year there were 4 teams that tied at 15-5. Beverly ended up being the number 1 seed by default by the tiebreaker. Division 1 North basically stay the same. These guys are in Division 1 North along with Lynn English. Malden, Medford, Methuen, Peabody, Revere, the same old teams in Division 1. Andover, Boston Latin Central, Cambridge. Cambridge will be much better this year. Chelmsford a little better. And Taylor going crazy. About time they do. Get Sam too. His shirt's untucked. Let's see how long Marcos' shirt stays in.
Well, again,
another
throw
turnover.
The ball away.
He's out of bounds. Please.
He's definitely out of bounds. And then Jimmy just gets the ball stolen away from him. And then Jelani's on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball.
Possession, Jelani, Somerville. Just ugly game, Kevin. Jelani should have been given the turnover. We'll give the turnover to McEwing.
It's the second time in a row, out of bounds play. They're just going through the motions and not setting the pick. They throw the ball away.
This should have been a game in the 60s, Kevin. Now we're at barely 30 points with a minute to go in the third. For 3. Rebound to Carter. 7 rebounds for Carter.
But if you're watching us at home, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to get better this season.
It will.
This is just the first game.
Well, someone's got 2 big games on the road.
Travel!
Foul on Sam, no call.
That's a travel easily. Right in front of him.
Tell you, these guys are pulling their shorts way up. Look how high Jakari's shorts are.
It's a new look.
All right. Should be a double dribble.
Marcos dribbling the ball. A little
Just
bit too
reset
much.
the
Run,
play.
reset the play. There you go. 1 minute to go in the quarter.
Run sail on the play man on you.
Jakari gets away with an extra step, can't finish. McEwen gets an offensive rebound. Oh, give it to Jelani going down the middle of the lane.
Jelani had a wide open lane for 2.
None of these kids are keeping their heads up.
Well, the foul trouble's gotten to Jelani. He's a little gun shy right now.
Marcos is doing a little
push off. Offensive foul. No.
No, we're not calling offensive foul. On a number 0 for Lynn Classical.
Well, that's 3.
It's only been 1 point scored in the past 5 minutes of this quarter, Jeff.
Lynn foul number 0, Jared Johnson.
Ugly basketball right
You see your bench. Your coaching staff has remained the same for a number of years. Foul here.
No.
Barboza and Jelani.
Oh, yeah.
He got blood? There is blood. Is he bleeding?
Where's the extra
All right, we
jersey?
got to sub him out.
They're going to get the extra jersey.
Here comes Mohammed.
So now we're going to get real small.
Sit out of possession. Get that blood stopped. Michelle, the trainer, is right behind you. Where's he going?
But they don't have the extra jersey here. The extra jersey should always be here, but no. But anyways.
If that's what, is it on his uniform?
It's on his
Yeah, they're
uniform.
trying to wash it off. That's not going to come off. Barboza's out. Graza's not happy.
Marcos. About 10 seconds difference between the game clock and shot clock. Jakari's just taking his time. Oh, Marcos behind the back. Fine. Oh!
Foul on no call. Flies in number 0, Johnson, for the board.
Short. Jimmy, quick outlet to Marcos. Oh. From way downtown.
3-pointer at the buzzer. Johnson
Unbelievable.
Shuts up the crowd.
Opportunities are right there for us, Jeff. Missed layups, turning the ball over.
The score is Lynn Classical 32.
We should have been up by at least 5 points
29.
right now. Instead, we're down by 3.
When you look at that possession, it was a missed layup by Marcos, mistimed his steps, was fading to his right. Offensive board by Jakari, they missed that. So you go to the MIA rules changes, establishing new rules. Back probably 10 years ago, Kevin, I came up with the idea of how Governor Patrick at the time could help change some of the downfall in the budget. And establishing a rule was bringing in a new sport. In the rule change, they want to bring bowling. So I said, if you bring bowling into the MIA, every community has to build a bowling alley.
Right.
Okay? Now this guy here, Richard Carey, wants to establish high school and scholastic billiards, pool leagues, so have pool.
But I mean, that's easier, though. You can buy a pool table.
Yeah, pool is a game for all ages, not just for seniors, who after all are simply kids with wrinkles, but for teenagers too. If colleges can run interscholastic pool leagues, many already do that. There's no reason why high schools cannot do the same.
Right.
So they want to bring in implementing pool into the MIA sports. I would
that.
definitely do that. Imagine
And
having
you can just easily have like a room that has
buy 5 pool tables.
yeah, easily.
So look out there, guys, if you are looking to use your skills
and
as
that's
a
a whole
pool
lot
player.
easier than trying to build a bowling alley.
Yeah, so that's the way.
No more replays tonight.
All right.
Oh. What is going on here? So, don't call for a replay, Jeff.
Come on, Ronco. Straight up on that last layup.
Yeah, give him that shot
Ridley
all
for 3.
day. I would give him that shot all day.
Shikari with
He
the
hasn't
board.
proven that he can hit it yet. Marcos, little Euro step again, fine. Ball's gonna be out of bounds. No! No! Yo,
Turnover
what is
on-
going on.
Turnover on Marcos.
He got.
Wait, man.
The referee got blocked by the body.
Yeah, I would say Bill Adams got that one wrong.
Spread your arms out, Spread. Let's go.
3-point lead for Lynn Classical.
In the paint is Ridley.
All day. Let him shoot the ball.
Shikari.
If he's not making a layup,
I mean, Jelani is now wearing number 24 with the blood uniform. Jelani is wearing 24 if you're scoring at home.
Nice heads.
Oh, turnover. All the way in for 2 is number 0, Johnson.
Johnson for 2.
20 points now for Jalen Johnson.
There you go. Oh. Dump it down. Finish it. Thank you.
Pixoto for 2.
11 points for Sam.
Stay off him. Don't get up on. There you go. Oh, nice move.
Number 2, Plouffe, now has 4 with the nice little turns his wrist the opposite way in for a layup.
No, see, Muhammad needs to get out of it.
Exactly, man. Oh, turnover. All the way in for 2. Travel.
That's not a travel. Timeout.
Johnson for 2.
Timeout, Somerville. Kevin had a motion to Adams to get his attention.
Timeout,
I can't believe he's not even. Like, what is he doing?
My mistake earlier in the telecast, I said that Nick Grassa went to Bentley. He did not. Nick Grassa played for Salem State and Chris Harvey. So the assistants for Tom. Okay, Nick is from Salem State. Nate Simpson from Cambridge played for Salem State. They're part of the staff. Their longtime assistant, Ken Turner, retired at the end of the season. So looking at these guys, last year they lost to Lowell in Division I North first round. They finished the season at 12-9. It was Grassa, the head coach, okay, who played for Bentley. I said it was Nick, but it was Tom who play for Bentley, so that was my mistake. But for a couple of minutes there, everybody home, Nick felt good playing for Bentley University. Timeout Somerville, they have 2 remaining, 3 remaining for Lynn Classical. So for those of you who have your own pool stick, get it ready because MIA might be bringing pool into the equation of athletic teams. Inbounding the ball is McEwing. Sam.
It's still there, guys.
You look at both teams right now. Somerville with the amount of talent that they lost last year, the amount of scoring, basically 60 points a game. Okay? Somerville right now, their number 1 goal is to make the tournament and get 10 games.
Yep.
Okay, this team and classical team should be winning 15 games. Okay, so it shouldn't even be this close. That's when you say what Somerville's accomplished is exceptional tonight.
I mean, and we said it like 8 million times already in this game. It's just the first game jitters.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids haven't played big minutes. So going back to Sam, who does Sam look like? Does he look like the keyboardist from Bon Jovi? David Barnes?
Off the glass, high.
Oh, maybe.
High off the glass.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam looks like his the brother from he was on the Bulls Center. The brothers, one of them is with the Bucks now.
Joakim Noah?
No. They went to Stanford.
Oh, Blake. Oh, you gotta go to the ball.
In the paint.
That's the only way really he's gonna make a shot right there, Jeff.
Bentley for 2.
8 points, 5 minutes to go.
The centers, the brothers. Guys, relax. He's just crossing over. He's not making any progress.
There you go.
Nigeria for 2.
Gotta stop the ball.
13 points. Foul on Marcos. He's hurt.
He went down hard, Jeff.
In the backboard, it was repaired, Kevin, when the Harlem Wizards came in here. Remember I sent you that video?
Oh, we don't even have a replay.
We don't have the replay to see what happened to Marcos. Here comes Michelle, the trainer. Here comes Antonelli, the head coach. Marcos is up before Antonelli even gets there. He's just a little winded, Kevin.
I don't think he's been out of this entire game.
No, he was out. He was out early.
Yeah, he was.
Very early.
Does he need the sub? No, doesn't he?
No, he's fine. Ridley getting some water at half court from Nate Simpson. Hey, the 2 guys that are in street clothes, Kevin. Those guys, one of those guys like 6'5". The guy in the black jacket?
Yeah, what are they?
Watch when he stands
Why are they
up.
playing?
I don't know.
Are they just chilling?
We're going to the line now with Plouffe. Plouffe is going to the line. Next time out, which there will be, I'll read Ventura's predictions. And Jelani will be checking in now wearing 24, so if you're doing the scorebook at home.
Oh, in and out.
Here comes
Jelani's
Rucker.
back in.
You know, it's a ripoff, but you know what's actually pretty good? If you go to a Kelly's and get the mac and cheese, they have Kraft mac and cheese, they give you a little thing. It's very heavily overpriced. But if you're ever in for Kenzie wants some mac and cheese, I got it the other day. It's like $3.50.
Really?
You get this little thing like when you have chowder in.
Yep.
But it's Kraft, Kraft mac and cheese. It's amazing. Next time you go up there, get some.
There we go. Throwing the ball.
Foul.
Oh.
Out of the coaching box is
Foul
Rasa.
number 2, Deontay Fluke.
Somerville doesn't even have the coach's box taped down, so that should be a penalty to begin with.
So, are they going to redo the gym floor while they're doing all these changes?
Oh yeah, they're going to redo. I mean, the walls will be cleaned up. They're not tearing the building down. They're rehabbing. There's going to be offices over your head.
They're going to have a new court? Or are they going to keep the same rubber?
No, they'll redo the court. I think they're going to dig the whole thing up.
Really?
I would say so.
Hopefully we're still here to see that.
Ridley with the board. All the way in for 2.
Nope, missed it.
Foul will be on Muhammad.
And the foul was on the ground, too. He didn't go up.
Yep.
That's huge. So we can still get a smart foul if you can get a defensive
Oh, it's on
possession.
Sam.
Somerville foul number 35, Sam.
That's 4.
Pixoto.
Really?
That's 4. I thought it was on Muhammad.
I thought it was on Muhammad as well.
Jumping up is Muhammad. Look at that vertical leap. Off the glass.
Off the side of the backboard.
Marcos with the board.
Oh.
This game's not over yet, Kevin. 4 minutes to go.
There's still plenty of time.
Watch where you are there. Know where you are on the court there, Marcos. Almost half court.
Stop telegraphing the passes. Make some strong picks.
Here we go. Reset.
Dribble the
Reset.
ball off your foot.
Plenty of time.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Marcos goes baseline. Gets stripped.
Blocked by Kloof.
It should be a kick ball. Yep.
Reset the clock.
No, they don't reset it, right?
It goes. It doesn't. Shouldn't be a 30.
No, it should be a 28.
No. Not at if it's
If it's
above
under 14,
Yeah.
no, you're right. Sorry. If it's under 14.
Grassa is still out of the coach's box. Foul on Muhammad.
Yeah, give him that.
Wide open for 3.
Oh, Sam.
For 3 more.
That should be over the back. No call.
out of bounds.
Ball's going to be out of bounds. Off of Lynn Classical. Highlanders ball. 3:29 to go. Highlanders up by 7.
Next time out, Kevin,
Down by 7.
Next
Sorry.
time out, I'll tell everybody what happened at St. Mary's and Lynn, which I've never seen before in my life. And I've probably been to, I would say I've been to maybe 10,000 games, 15,000 games in my life.
Is that it?
Well, when people say I've been to 100 games, I mean, 100 games is a lot of games. Here comes the girls' team. I wonder if they won. There's Amanda Cremoni's husband. He's over there. He's assistant coach at Salem State.
Who did the girls play today?
It's Lynn Classical.
They drove all the and they're just getting back. This game really started late, Chuck.
Yeah, we started late. Foul on Plouffe. Have to get.
It's almost 9 o'clock.
I know. We'll have to get Guprit's attention here as she walks by. Is it almost 10, really?
Foul number 3,
9.
Javon Carter.
Oh, I was going to say.
Make it free throws, people.
Elizabeth, what happened?
Okay. Wow.
Hey, Paris Likely's playing for Franklin Pierce. That shouldn't happen. Chikari back to the line.
All right. We need to stop here. 6-point lead for Lynn Classical.
Hey, that's what happens when that happens, you know? That's what happens. You got to be careful. Foul, basket does not count.
No, that's definitely on the floor.
Marcos is questioning.
No, that's a good call.
Is it on Marcos?
Next play, Marcos. Let's go. Next play.
Somerville foul number 13, Marcos Martillo.
He's second.
Go, Mark.
They're over the limit, so that's,
Yeah, no matter what, they're going to the line.
Sing, what's the problem? 1-on-1 situation.
Come on, Marcos. Next play. Next play. Come on. A lot of time. Let's go.
Plouffe is going to the line. 1-and-1.
Plouffe. What is going on? Okay. They come
He's subbing back in for Jelani.
Yep.
Taylor, did you play?
Right now?
Kind of? Okay.
I lost by 34, I would just go straight home. I would have shown my face, but I'm just saying. Oh.
That's why I was. Makes them both, Kevin. 43-35. Oh!
That was nice. Dumps it down and sent.
But Sam gets blocked out of bounds. Give the credit the block to
No doubt about it.
Devontae.
Jakari has some sick handle.
Oh, he does.
Just got to go north to south.
But in the end, Kevin, this was kind of expected.
No. Don't even say it.
Off the glass is Ridley.
That's
Ridley for two.
and it's a 10-point lead. Now, this is like the first time it's been a double-digit lead.
The experience is showing now. He's going to call a travel.
Yo, they need to sub him out. Yo, get a sub.
No, he's having trouble. Yeah, he hit his head, didn't he?
No, I think his leg's cramping up.
What do you say?
What do I say?
For cramps.
Eat a banana.
That goes right away. Oh, steal by Barboza.
But this defense is like part of like the Red Sea.
For two.
McConan for the football team, they keep a case of bananas in the locker room. Like a
right?
case, a full case. All the Lynn guys leaving. Two timeouts left.
Yeah,
So,
this
Kevin,
one-
I go to St. Mary's of Lynn for the Central Catholic game the other day.
Yep.
At halftime, which I've never seen before in a high school game. The entire Lynn Classical team comes out in their layup line, and each one of the players attempts a dunk at halftime in the layup line.
And that is totally illegal.
Well, the refs weren't out there, so that's the thing I have to
All
clarify.
right, so if a tree falls and there's no one there to
Okay.
hear
So
it.
I've never seen that before in a high school game at halftime. First of all, you very rarely see a layup line at halftime.
Right.
Full layup line. They come out full layup line. Every player attempts a dunk. And on that team, there are some legitimate dunkers. Then, with 30 seconds to go, St. Mary's Lynn player gets fouled, or commits a foul. And player commits a foul. And what happens is the St. Mary's Lynn coach, okay, gets upset about the foul, leaves his bench, crosses half court, goes right up to the Central Catholic coach, and gets right in his face and starts yelling at him. So Hal Gary calls a technical foul.
What's going on?
It happens because you let this stuff happen the entire game.
Right.
Okay? That's what ends up happening.
Human chirping.
Please remain in the blue jays. Thank you.
As I always say, if you just have the security people sit over here, there'd be no problems.
Everyone's chirping at each other.
I mean, those are your officers in the middle there. They've kept things calm. They're bringing the people that cause the problems are leaving. Simple as that. 1:53 to go. There's still major action to go here in the game.
I mean, there's still plenty of time.
If somebody has an issue, they leave and then the game continues. Simple as that. So at St. Mary's of Lynn, who's this girl behind the bench now? You just, let these guys leave and bring the players, bring the teams over to the bench.
no handle of this game now to end it.
No.
Something's gonna end up happening
They're gonna have to empty the crowd out and play the rest of the game. Because right now you got the two coaches meeting with Adams, and the two coaches are meeting with Adams and deciding what to do. The problem is, Kevin, you and I knew the whole time what was going on, and
Right.
it's happening the whole time. And they just let it
But the
continue.
event staff isn't even up in the stands.
.153 left to go in the game, 47-35. Is your game. We're gonna have to watch it on the monitor now, Kevin.
I don't even know what's going on.
Stand over near that door, Tom.
McEwen inbounds the ball, Shikari,
Knock it down. Oh,
and Marcos is back in. He got plenty of time to rest off that cramp.
no, but no flow. And just throw the ball away. Don't foul him.
Johnson for 2.
Just dribbled right into the trap. McEwen from way downtown. Bam.
McEwen for 3.
And about Jimmy gets this, maybe this will get Jimmy on track, who missed a bunch of threes. Travel, please.
There you go.
Turnover on Plouffe.
Unbelievable.
Problem is we gotta look over our shoulder now, you know? Sub. In. Thompson in. Jelani out. Foul trouble. Muhammad in quickly. So he's subbing defense offense with the foul trouble of Jelani Hale. Just was hard for Jelani to get going, Kevin. He had those 2 fouls early. Foul
How
on
was that?
number 4, Barboza. Here comes Lewis. Montiel in for defensive situation.
Yeah.
It should be Marcos going to the line, not McEwen. McEwen stand at the line. Coach Antelli talking to
Foul
Marcos.
number 4, Jeff Barboza.
And here comes Marcos going to the line. 3 for 6 from the line is Marcos.
It's been like the longest, 2 minutes.
Josh Santos is going to come into the game now. Out of the game is McEwen, defensive, so here comes Lewis, who will probably come in for Marcos because he's waiting for the shooter. Barboza's out of the game. I know. Oh, it's because all these guys are already in his head saying he's.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. Everybody got into each other's heads tonight. But again, 2 competitive teams, that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Foul on Lewis.
Unbelievable.
Going to line will be, it's Rucker, who has not scored since the first half. So Coach Antelli did what he needed to do. Stopped Rucker in the second half, not allowing.
Someone foul number 11, Luis Montino.
Eddie, who are you playing? What happened now?
What's going on now?
5 fouls? Oh, he's calling an intentional foul?
Are you serious? This game is a mess.
How was that an intentional foul? They kind of collided with each other. .51-40 lead, 52.9. Here comes Patrick Barton in the game. So Coach Antelli is kind of emptying out the benches with Santos in the game and Patrick Barton in the game. Here comes Jakari is out. Lewis is in, telling Grassa to step back.
And it's just too bad that the stuff in the crowd is just taken away from the game. A lot of chirping by both teams. Why are we fouling?
Foul will be on Lewis. Going back to the line is Jalen
Foul
Johnson,
number 11, Louis Montino.
who's going in for the one-on-one
I've seen a lot of
situation.
things in my life, but I don't. There's no way this. I mean, you never know. Never say never.
Just,
But this flow is just totally
the
off.
flow got killed of everything that
Yeah.
happened. The flow ended. You had a nice momentum, and the flow died right when you had that issue go on in the crowd. Santos with the board. Muhammad's still in the game, still chugging away. Thompson, paint, count it.
Nice.
Timeout, Antonelli.
Timeout.
Thompson for 2.
Brings it to a 8-point lead. Oh, no.
Timeout, Somerville.
Sorry, 9-point lead.
So now this team will be going on the road. So for those of you who want to follow the action, the girls will be home. Somerville on the Monday. Now, because of the upcoming Christmas holiday vacation week, they're not going to Tuesday, Friday. They're going Monday, Thursday. Monday at Lynn English, Monday the 17th, and Thursday the 21st at Revere. Revere beat these guys in the preseason tournament, so Revere is going to be much stronger. So Somerville's going to be in for it. After that, the first game on Thursday the 27th will be Kip Academy here at 7 o'clock. Then after that, the winners and the losers. The winner plays the winner of the Malden Catholic Arlington game.
Gotcha.
So that's your situation with the lineup. You have your lineup coming out, most likely. Well, Lynn Classical is staying with their starters. They want to finish strong. They know the situation. 29.2 seconds to go. We have one of the housemasters here talking to Adams at half court now.
What is going on?
We got the Belton ball on the ball, and we have headmaster
What is going
Darius
on?
on the court.
This is unreal.
The two coaches now are meeting with him. Another thing I've never seen before.
It's too bad that I don't know. Send him down the ball.
Okay. Jake almost strips the ball. We're wide open. They're going to hold it. Shot clock is off. They're going to hold it for one shot unless they
Why are we
foul.
fouling? Why would you foul?
Also into the game is Leslie. Well, it's also to give these guys a chance who just came into the game. Give Leslie a chance for a basket. Give Barton a chance. Jake was your sixth man. So now Santos is coming back in the game. So now Coach Antelli is going to run an offensive set. And hopefully one of these guys can get, a basket for themselves. At the line is number 1. Double bonus, Rucker.
Coming into the game for the Highlanders.
Here comes
number
Santos.
15, Santos.
Josh will come in. So here, this is the opportunity here. You give a chance for either Barton, who just got into the game, Santos to get into the game, a chance to get a basket. Rebound to Josh, that's 2. Muhammad goes all the way in.
Hussein for 2.
And that is the game.
Watch the handshake.
Final score, Lynn Classical 51, Somerville 44.
final score, Highlanders lose to the Lynn Classical 51-44. What are you going to say? The Highlanders at one point had a good run when they were up by at least 2 or 3 points. And they were, at most, they're only up by 1 point in the second half. They had a good run, but then they just lost the momentum. Careless passes, not running the offense. Out of bounds plays, if they weren't executing the out of bounds, and then in the out of bounds person is throwing the ball away. So, but it's only the first game of the season. The Highlanders have a good uptake to them for the season. They're going to definitely make the tournament with no problem. With Jakari's handle, he figures it out. He goes north to south. They're going to be fine. Jimmy McEwen, his shot is going to start falling at some point during the season. I'm sure he's going to start falling by the next game. Who else we got? Jelani played tough, got in a little foul trouble. Sam was huge on the boards. And then what are you going to say about Marcos? Marcos is a freshman. You tell he's solid. Just needs to stop talking to people in the crowd. Stop chirping to people he's going to be just fine. And then I think he's going to be a phenomenal player when it's all said and done. And Highlanders going to be just fine.
Going over the scores, Kevin. 2 points for Owen Thompson. Owen Thompson getting that point in the paint, his first varsity points. Incredible for Owen. That's going to be this great thing inside. Going into the game, you get to play at the end. You get your 2 points. 2 points for Lewis. Lewis played a lot of minutes early on. Great defensive effort for Lewis. Quarterback trying to get payback. Muhammad with 4. Jakari with 4. Jakari, great ball handling skills. Showed what he can do offensively and defensively. Okay. But it's the turnovers that hurt them. 5 points for McEwen. McEwen hit that 3 at the end. So McEwen, again, started the game off. You missed a couple of shots. You're home. You're all amped up. So what you want to do, he just got cold.
Yeah,
so those shots are going to fall. McEwen's one of the best three-point shooters we have in this league.
Yeah.
12 for Sam. Sam with 18 boards, 12 and 18. And leading the way, Marcos in his first varsity action, 15 points. Okay, but again, it's the turnovers that hurt them. 13 for 23 from the line for a total of 44 points. Going to the Lynn Classical. 2 points for Jeff Hill, 4 points for Barboza, 4 for Carter, 5 for Ridley, 6 for Rucker, 7 for Plouffe, and leading the way, 26 points for Jalen Johnson. They ended up 13 for 23. So now they are 1-0. Somerville is 0-1. Okay, so this falls in your conference.
Right.
Okay, last year, Somerville.
Like a double whammy.
Well, my mistake. They did split it up, north and south. Somerville was the South champions last year. But the schedule itself, it doesn't matter. You're playing every team once. So you're not playing teams twice. So that was my mistake. They still have the divisions. Okay, but next year, the schedule is going to be completely changed. So you only play everybody once. It's
right.
complete reversal of last year. And basically, it's almost the same exact dates. That's basically how it is. So that's your situation right now. The team goes on the road. You're not going to be back until the Holiday Hoop Fest. And Somerville on day 1 gets the 7 o'clock game here against Kip Academy. For those of you who look it up, Kip Academy used to be a charter school in Lynn. So you have a bunch of Lynn players anywhere from that area when you're in a charter school.
Right.
So now they are an MIA school. This is their first year. So it's going to be an adjustment process for them to now you're playing not a charter school schedule anymore. You're playing MIA team. So that's your situation. You know, that's where everything goes, and that's where Somerville is right now. Fall to 0-1. You have a very tough game coming up at Lynn English. And you knew that going in. You knew, again, you were going to face the 2 Lynn teams, which are heavily experienced. And you're bringing a roster out there, and you did not have the experience. And it's going to build, because you just see what was here and what they could actually do.
I believe that they're going to be fine. But that is it. Thank you. I don't know. Anyways, Lynn Classical comes in and defeats the Highlanders. But the final score was 51-44. For Jeff Argenziano, I'm Kevin Scott. Have a good night.
The problem is, it's like if you know that there's